Hello and welcome to the YouTube review show that's saving the world, one cheerleader at a time. This is YT Reviews. I'm your host, Hiro Nakamura. Well, we've been around for a little over a month, and I thought instead of doing a review of other people's work, I thought I'd play a little catch up about my own reviews and answer some of the more common comments. First of all, I'm not related to Bill Gates. I'd like to be related to his money though. But I am glad to see that you guys recognize the dashing good looks that make us both successes in our fields. And no, I'm not related to the PC guy in those Apple commercials either. Oddly enough, the guy who plays the Mac is actually my fourth cousin, 5 times removed. I work in commercial production for a local TV station, and I'm abusing my position to use all the good toys. Despite the professional look of the production, we have no budget. No budget means no wardrobe assistant. Now, if you guys would like to chip in and buy me some new clothes, then we'll talk. But I am trying to dress a little better, and the camera shot has been tightened up, so please, no more comments about my clothes. Yeah, like that's gonna stop y'all. I would like to apologize for the harshness of my comments in my Lisa Nova review, but not for the meaning behind them. In other words, I'm sorry for sounding so cruel, but I guess I was channeling Simon Cowell. However, I still think her acting blows and her writing sucks. Hey, I guess she does go both ways. Well, to me, her sparse talent on camera doesn't warrant her popularity. I also did a little snooping on her favorites, which I neglected to do before my initial review. 13 of her own videos and her favorites, a pathetic cry for attention to me. It just says, I love me too much. So with that, I'm taking her down to 1/2 star production values alone, saving her from a total annihilation. However, I'm having to eat my own words about her not going beyond YouTube. First was the deal with thedailyreal.com. She was supposed to produce original material for them, but the only clip I found was a rehash of her subpar work she had done before on YouTube. Then there's this little gem. Over the weekend I found out Lisa Nova has been signed to Mad TV. Guess they've lowered their standards so that even she could make it there. However, I can take some solace in the fact that they only snagged her because of her popularity on YouTube and not for any real discernible talent. In other words, stunt casting! Now, if they had, they wouldn't have passed on her when she auditioned for them originally. But I'll be the better person and wish her luck in the future. But Lisa, heed this warning. You had better not screw this up for the rest of us. Because if you do, I will personally be leading the angry mob that will want your head on a freaking silver platter. Next, Grandpa Solomon. Actually, I should just call him Old Man Solomon because Grandpa would imply that he has had sexual relations in his life, which none of us are really too sure about, and I don't think any of us want to know about. Since my review of his work, he's posted 3 videos. Here's a summary of those videos. Blah, 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 YouTube, blah, 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 Reneto, blah, 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 chick fight, blah, 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 lemon silhouetted as a female breast, blah, blah, blah. And you could apply that summary to any future videos as well. To me, Greg is about as interesting as a fart in a dust storm. With my Happy Slip review, let me correct a couple of things. First off, I mistakenly identified the couple in her home video as her parents, but they were actually her grandparents. Sorry, my bad. Second, I got a lot of flack from her loyal fan base for suggesting that she get more people involved in her productions. Okay, most critics usually don't backpedal on what they say, but hey, this is my show and I'll backpedal as I please. I don't know if it was in response to what I said about ensemble casting or if it had been planned previously, but we did get to see her perform with Nultz in one of his latest videos. And I did enjoy it, but I do agree with the majority that Christine does a fine job in front of the camera all by herself. However, I still think she would benefit from at least a camera person, if only to allow for more camera movement in her videos. Better? Nah, there's no pleasing you people, is there? And finally, she proves to me what I always thought.
My Mac is brilliant, 12-inch PowerBook.
Christine is the total entertainment package. In one of her latest videos, she's singing. I had a feeling she could, but who knew she could play an instrument too? Her video is funny as well, proving that sometimes size really does matter. Gay God, gay God, gay God. What can be said that hasn't been said already? Well, I'll be addressing this more in depth in my next review, but let me just say his videos prove that 25,705 subscribers at this time would probably watch a turd gel in a snowstorm. Some people have mentioned I may have rated G as a name a little too high compared to others, and granted, I probably did, but my score was based on a couple of misconceptions on my part. One was my perception that the majority of Norwegians speak just their native language. YouTuber RDWO made the comment that everyone under 40 in Norway speaks excellent English. Who knew? Apparently not me. But since it was brought to my attention after the fact, I'm going to have to bring G down 1.5 stars just for that. Not totally 2 stars as I originally gave him, because his videos are still done mainly in English. And I think I was a little blinded by the talent in his card short when I should have been looking at his whole work. Honestly, most of his clips could be a bit better, especially compared to cards, so I'm going to have to bring him down another 3/4 star. Well, gee, I hope we can still be friends after this. Also, I never said that my ratings were an exact science. They're more along the lines of the swag method. Besides, I wouldn't pay any attention to them anyway. I know you guys tune in mainly to hear my smart-ass remarks about the videos instead of my profound insight into the work itself. Finally, I want to say thanks to the almost 600 viewers that have subscribed to my channel. You guys are a sick and twisted lot, which I was counting on. Thank you all very much, and I hope I don't let you guys down. Well, that rounds up this little roundup, so until next time, love, peace. Hold it, hold it, hold it. How can I forget 2 other YouTubers that I've reviewed? I'm so sorry about this, but I'm going to correct it right now. First, there's the Amanda Plummer doppelganger of YouTube, Brookers. It seems that Miss Brooke has abandoned us here on YouTube as she hasn't posted anything in the last couple of months or so. Well, that is the price of fame, and NBC is actually paying her. So, Brooke, a lot of people miss your quirky videos here, but I understand. And what of Lou Ryder? Well, at least he's still here on YouTube, and he's posted 2 videos since our review of him, the first being an update of the YouTube Cutie contest and the other announcing the actual winner. For those of you that don't want to hear this, cover your ears. It was YouTuber Ann Spade who won. Congrats, Ann. And Lou, congratulations to you on the audio. I noticed that you apparently figured out your compression issue, and it sounds a lot better. Finally, we're going to be announcing something very interesting very soon, so keep subscribed. And until then, I can officially now say love, peace, and chicken grease.